We're in business! Hello everyone, welcome back. I just hit the light. We have a short supply of plugs in this room, so the plug for this light is like running across the room, so it's like in the air, and I just hit it, so. For the past 2 months, we have been talking about the history of photography because that is the class that I am taking, and so I make these videos for an assignment and for your viewing leisure. And if you are new here, you want to start from the beginning. So if this is your first time here, be sure to click the I up in the corner and then click on the playlist and head to the beginning and start from the beginning because you don't want to start from here. It's not a good idea. Make better choices. Alright, so last week we talked about pictorialism, which was that movement that created these like dream-like images where the photographers would mess with the process and the chemistry and all this stuff to make images that look like paintings or drawings or things like that. But this week, we're gonna talk about toilet art. Well, not really. I mean, kind of. We are going to be talking about Dadaism. Now, I didn't just like revert back to my infant days and just kind of like word vomit at you. It's called Dadaism. D-A-D-A-ism. Anyways, so Dadaism was an art movement that kind of developed as a sort of protest against the society that it lived in at the time. This was a time of industrialization, machines, everything was like faster, communication was easier, and everyone wanted things to be easier, everyone wanted things like right in their face. Artists felt that people were getting way too comfortable. So during this time, Cubism developed, you know, like Pablo Picasso, stuff. Art became like much more abstract and the artist became more of like a skeptical person. The painter and the drawer and the high artist, it was less about copying reality and it was more about questioning perspective. So as photography grew, this Renaissance idea of point perspective was being really easily captured. And what I mean by that is that painters of earlier times had spent days upon years getting an image right, you know, getting the foreshortening right, getting the colors right, getting the perspective right to copy reality. But then photography just swooped in and started taking photos. With the click of a button, it was perfect images of the world. And so painters were like, what the frick we gonna do? So high artists were forced to ask the question, what are we gonna make? And well, my friends, nonsense. That's what. They made nonsense. Artists began to create really strange art. Artists like Jean Arp, they just tore up paper and threw paper down and let it arrange according to the laws of chance. Art. And then artists like Kurt Schwitters just made collages out of garbage. So there were people doing that. And then the king of Dada himself. That's right, people. Give this man a crown because he is the king of Dada. Marcel Duchamp. Now, this man you have probably heard of. He developed the concept of the ready-made.
In 14, I had a thing called the bottle rack. It was a dryer for bottles. You know, I just chose it, and that's what the definition of a ready-made is. It's the choice of the artist is enough.
For example, this urinal. So basically, Duchamp picked it, signed it, flipped it on its side, stuck it in a museum, and ta freaking da da, it's art. Now, I have to say, you guys, I get it. Like, I actually get it, and I know that it's hard for a lot of people to understand things like Duchamp's art, but I'm gonna try to explain it a little bit. Alright, so when I was a youngin', when I was just a little kid, I went to a field trip to New York City and we went to the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art, and I remember that they had an exhibit there that when you walked in the room, it was just a bunch of objects. It was a bunch of ready-mades. I didn't know that word at the time, but it was just a bunch of objects in a room positioned in certain positions. And the teacher that was with me was explaining what this piece was about. What was all of this about? Because we all look pretty confused. So basically she was saying that this is just a play on what we think is art in general. It's just challenging our perspective, because all art is objects arranged in a certain position, changed in a certain way to look like something else. A painting is just paint put on a canvas in very specific places that when you step back, it looks like an image. Paint is just an object itself. So why not appreciate the objects that are already made? It's meant to question art more than be it, if that makes sense. It's made to make you go, huh, that's a good point. To make you question what we even consider art. So what I think Duchamp was saying was, why can't we just appreciate what we already have? Why can't we just see the beauty in what is already made? Look at things with a new perspective and with a new eye, and you'll begin to appreciate things more. That's what I take from it, at least. I could be totally wrong. Anyways, so that is my explanation of Dadaism, and that is the end of this series. What? It has been 2 long months. 2 months. I won't say long. Don't get emotional. It has been 2 crazy jam-packed months of education, hopefully. Hopefully you guys learned something. But on that note, guys, you have stuck around for this long into the video. I just want to remind you that tomorrow there will be a new video that goes live that will be a quiz. That's right, I said you would be quizzed on this. Now you will not be graded. However, there is a prize for the person that gets to the end first. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the prize is now because I'm going to have you wait to get to the end of the quiz. But you want to win it. The video will go live at noon tomorrow. So that's Friday. That's Friday the 29th of July at noon. Noon, people. Keep your eyes peeled. I hate that phrase. Why did I say it? Oh, I hate the phrase eyes peeled. It's just imagery. Oh my god. Stay attentive. Pay attention. At noon the video will go live and the first person to the end gets the prize. So be on your toes, people. Alright, well that is all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below saying what your favorite video of this series was. And, you know, just whatever you want to say. Tell me I look great. I won't knock it, you know? I mean, hey, if you want to say that, Alright, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, or you can hit the one right there. Wow, look at that. That is a button. Click on it. Look at that button. And if you missed last week's episode, you can click right there to watch that one. Study up. The quiz is tomorrow. Pay attention. Catch it when it goes live. Watch things, subscribe to things, do things, and I will see you guys very soon. Tomorrow at noon. I love you guys. Stay awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. Oh, and also good luck. Like, good luck. Have fun. Alright, I'm gonna leave now. Okay. Alright, bye.